Welcome to Find Her, demo of apparently an indie horror game featuring your sister is missing or something like that. It's one of those indie horror RPGs that I think I would like. So let's just not even explain it. If I think it has interesting art, it looked like it would be interesting. We're just gonna get into it. Yeah, also because that violent and graphic imagery. Come on. The sun sets as I walk to the convenience store, water splashing up from the ground as I tread lightly over a puddle. It's about 6:30 a.m. and the sun is already setting. Not out of place for a summer evening. Or wait, they're saying 6:30 p.m. maybe. Hopefully going to the store a little later than usual won't be a detriment to the day. I'm going to presume p.m. then. They sell these cute little bento boxes first thing in the morning. Okay, maybe a.m. Seeing stores open at 6:30 a.m. for me being in Canada just sounds absurd. Like, my grocery store opens at 8. I think it used to be 7 before COVID days. I can't remember. But bento boxes. And by lunchtime, most of them are gone. Takamaki bento. My younger sister Shion's favorite thing to eat for dinner, despite bento typically being more highly associated with lunchtime. Yeah, man, I mean, if I lived in Japan and I could just go to a convenience store and there's simple and not too expensive already made bento boxes, man, I'd probably get that. I love rice. I fucking love rice. I love sushi. And I don't love sushi because that fucking, like, hipster trending shit. Like, oh, I'm so hip for liking sushi kind of shit. I love rice. Every time my mom, when I was a kid, made me, like, stir-fried rice, I inhaled it. My body, my brain loves rice. Japan being like highly rice-based and Asia districts, everything, not just Japan, obviously, I would eat everything that has rice in it. Like, seriously, I love rice a lot. I don't even know why. Rice standalone is pretty boring, but goddamn, man, you put a little bit of sweetness in that rice. Oh, goddamn, I don't know why I love rice so much. It's just perfect, man. I don't know, man. Bentos. Maybe I'll order some sushi. I had sushi like 5 days ago, but man, I could use some more. After stumbling through a few more puddles, I arrive at the convenience store. Considering how late I decided to leave, this usually short walk ended up being rather inconvenient. I enter the store. Some magazines. How can I help you today? $20,000 would be nice. Sorry. Fashion magazines. I'd have no need for these. Good. Figures. Is that Power Rangers? Some magazines. Snacks. Top ramen. Powertron Rangers. Shion used to like them a lot. Still nothing. More magazines. Is that a clock? 2 boxes of bento left. What a steal. Drinks. Nothing. Nothing. Drinks. Seems like it's locked. Is that a stairwell sign and a toilet sign? Is it just gonna be the 2 bento boxes? Yeah. $4.50. $4.50, damn! That's cheap. Thank you, have a nice day. Likewise. I guess I can go home now. Are you ready to make the trip home? I guess. I've already examined everything else. I don't think I can grab anything else. My eyes have long since adjusted to the dark shade of the night sky. The street lights keep the path well lit. My mind wanders, as it often does, to my mother. Several thoughts well up in my mind. How is she? Is she well? Has she met anyone? Does she miss me? Does she regret what she did? Does she regret anything at all? My wandering mind comes to a halt just as my feet do the same. I've reached a small, cramped house. Our house. Although it's small, it serves its purpose well enough. The wood is cracked and beaten on the outside, but it keeps the bugs and rain away. My hand grasps the doorknob. I'm uneasy. I'm home. Maybe she's taking a nap. I'll get her after I prepare the food. Our kotatsu. I can put the food down here. The washer. The dryer. A collection of books. A plant. A phone. It's disconnected. The fridge works, but it's empty. A broken stove. At least our sink works properly. Bathroom. I don't need to go right now. A normal toilet? Looking good. Shower after dinner and bathe. I find the whole shower and bathing system in Japan is kind of interesting. It's like normal to wash yourself then bath. It's for like, as a kid in the West, it's more like you either take a bath or you take a shower. You could do either or, but usually it's like you take a bath as a kid just because bath time's sort of seen as, I don't know, like more fun or different. But a shower is 100% for your hair, or you do a bathtub either for fun or for bubble baths or for relaxing with fucking oils and shit. But in Japan, it's like for a complete total hygienic cleaning. It's what you shower yourself to get rid of dead skin and scrubbing, and then you do post-shower in the bathtub. It's an interesting kind of hygienic system, I guess. I brought food home. Her bedroom has no bed, and she seems a little weird. Is she okay? She looked like she was going to cry as she stepped toward me. The uneasiness I felt at the door had returned as I stared into my sister's eyes. What was going on? She took another step toward me and stopped dead in her tracks. She stared into my eyes and lifted her right hand, gesturing me to follow her. She had moved much too close to me by this point, and because of that, the entire interaction was eerie and uncomfortably claustrophobic. She continued to gesture to me. As she methodically walked back to the center of the room, she sat in the middle of the floor and then laid down on her back. Not even a second later, something miraculously happened. Miraculous and horrific. The floorboards ripped upwards around my sister just as she had laid down. She was gone, only a splintered hole was left in her wake. I couldn't think straight, none of this was normal. I don't believe in anything supernatural, even the existence of God is sometimes a question in my mind. But regardless of my beliefs, whatever was happening right now was real. Staring blankly and waiting for an explanation, what was going to get me? Nowhere. From this point on, I was prepared to handle anything thrown at me, even if she was acting strange. I'm sure my sister is just as scared as I am. She didn't seem to be. Having gathered my resolve, I stepped forward and walked off the edge, plunging into the darkness below. Huh. There's 2 toilet doors now. Hey, Moshi. What? You're here for the training room, right? Take the key and get to it. Huh. I was also told to give you this. 4 sodas and 2 juices. Oh, cool. Huh. Juice is better than soda. Wait, did we already eat one? Thought we bought 2. I brought a small rusty key to the quote-unquote training room. Push away. Recover 400 health and doubles as a strong attack. Wait, you push and get health? Huh. But what does it consume? 100 SP and an SP that I don't have? A young girl who clearly has family issues. She's also a soldier. No saving. No. Locked for now. Go on back. Alright, well. Shion. Boy, am I... What are you doing? Listen, bitch, I'm not your Shion. My name's Oishi. Okay. Sorry? You look a lot like somebody I know. Okay, I don't really care, just don't do any of that weird shit again. Anyway, you're here to learn how to fight, yeah? Yeah? Cool, let's get into it. Oh, okay. Let's try something simple, attack, and go ahead and do that now. I don't need health, so I mean, I'll leave that alone. Oh, it's TP that I would use, okay. Good job, Pigtails. Now up our next, we're gonna try guarding. That's clearly what I just did, but I'll do attack. Okay, cool. Now we're going to talk about those little bars at the bottom of your screen. HP or health points, how much, blah, blah, blah. Okay. If HP reaches 0, yeah, really. Stamina points, energy that is lost when you use special skills and attacks. You can charge this with certain skills. Finally, we have TP, time points. These are used to gauge how long the battle has gone on. If you have 100 points, you'll be able to use your special ability. Everything else, yeah. I'll just, I guess, try to beat the shit out of you. Damn, they do more damage to me. I don't have enough TP. Well, looks like I'll be eating, drinking some juice. I wonder if, like, we're gonna have manly badass hero play this and the headline will be anime RPG. I know there's like some stereotype going on with manly where it's like, people are like, why does a lot of his videos have to have the word in all caps anime in it just to attract his own fan base? Well, for me, I attract my audience by typing furry. For him, he attracts his audience by typing anime. It's a hilarious thing. Like, we both have our own shticks, but I just don't have as many furry games to play. He has tons of anime games. Or RPG games you can play. For me, furry games are, mostly porn and visual novels, so, I mean, I don't have much to go on. And then people going, well, Neco, why don't you play Changed? When there's no new fucking updates. But hey, let's just get that out of the way. Alright, one more attack. Shouldn't die. Oh, I stand slain. I kicked the kid's ass. Dual attack. Breather learned? Okay, we're done being friends now. I did my job. I don't think we were being friends when... Are you coming? Us beating each other? Huh. Anyways, we recover after every fight. SP does not. Simple hair ties. What did they do? They added 2 to defense and 1 to defense. Gotcha. Beautiful. Alright. This here is the first dungeon. Get to the bottom and you win, or something. There's an elevator at the bottom that'll take you to the next dungeon. It shouldn't be too hard to get there, though the shadows will leave you alone, but I'd get rid of them if I were you. It'll make the boss eat. Yeah. Anyway, you wanna... Yes. I was about to say, yeah. Feel free to see Gain in the front of the store if you need items. Don't forget to put these clothes on I gave you. Get lost kid. This person looks like they'd be, like, shorter than me and younger than me. I hate kids that refer to people older than them as kids. It's a really annoying trope. I can't ring you up. Fine. Stock is limited. Soda. Well, okay, you got nothing for me then. But yeah, as the kid that was saying, I was like, yeah, well, since this game actually does have an RPG system with levels and improvements, and I saw something about breather. I don't know what happened to all that. Maybe we'll see it in actual combat. But since we can level up, that means these enemies will be easy-ish. The models of the enemies, I'm not sure what they're meant to represent. Possibly some kind of mental illness. But yeah, let's kick its ass. Let's see, push away, special. I didn't mean to hit guard. And I'm presuming I saw on the store page it said something about in the next update they'd add music, so I'm going to presume music that is missing, such as it being super quiet right now, that the demo will add music later on. So right now we're dealing with quietness, which is not exactly that inspiring, I guess. But I will beat the shit out of all the I'll beat the shit out of all the shadows and skip ahead. Whoa, what was that? Shadow 3 seems a little more dangerous. I gained a level, but I still didn't recover my HP. Dang. So, that's a problem, because it's like, for me to get health, I don't know what I need to keep guarding, because I can't use any recovery except for the sodas and whatnot. So that really sucks. I'm gonna have to save definitely the juice for a boss fight or something. Because if we don't recover by saving, hopefully we recover by going down here. Hopefully it's not just a boss fight or something. Top floor shop, I guess? Oh, so there's an elevator the entire time. It's like beat the crap out of all the shadows, and the last one was like 3 shadows. Kind of a pain. I'm just gonna assume maybe the boss is a big shadow, or it's Shion. How long is this elevator ride? Seriously. Oh yeah, since we beat all the shadows, we perfectly got enough experience to get to level 3. I'm wondering if there'll be like a different outcome if we didn't defeat the shadows. Like maybe morally speaking, there's some plot twist. You defeating the shadows makes you a bad person, kind of, you know, typical shit you'd see. Home. Nothing happens. Oops. No, I hit the wrong button. I want you to go boss room. I was on the top floor and I hit top floor and it made me go to the top floor and waste my time. Game, please don't do that. If I hit top floor on the floor I'm already at, you shouldn't do this long elevator cutscene, but just... I mean, I can't say a black screen is a cutscene, but please just say you're already on the top floor so I don't have to wait through this... This accident made me suffer. Let's not do it again. Boss room. There we go. And then we go through the same pointless elevator black screen. Why? Why? It's an RPG Maker game, so I mean, I don't know why a loading elevator black screen is needed for a fucking RPG Maker. Things load instantaneously like they're Super Nintendo, you know, cartridge based, so I don't know why they do that. Her rage would fester and bubble like a vat of oil, pushing over the edges and burning anything soft nearby. To say she's evil is more than an understatement. I suppose you could say I hate her, the woman that birthed me, my mother. How could you do this to me? It's your fault this happened, you know. If only you hadn't been born at all. Maybe if you didn't get knocked up. I don't know. She was terrible to me. One specific instance stands out amongst the rest. As I pressed the button on the elevator, I chose to revisit this memory. You've watched the end of the demo. So much for the boss fight. I was thinking the demo would have ended after a boss fight. Damn. Ended maybe a little early. But otherwise, I don't know. Could have potential. Needs a little ironing around a little polishing. Like say, when fighting the tutorial Oishi, he says, "Okay, attack me," and I hit guard. And he's fine with it. You should program it, at least the AI, to be like, either specifically lock it so you have to only use attack, because making it so he says, okay, hit me, and then I used guard so I didn't hit him, and he says, okay, cool, even though I didn't do what I was told, and then when he told me to guard, I attacked him, and he didn't seem really concerned at all, so he's just not programmed to react if you do, you know, if you play the contrarian role, which is kind of weird. So, I mean, maybe make that tutorial a little more... I'm not even sure what I would even call it. Gamer logic? Like, usually in those situations in most AAA games, like, they restrict you until you do what you're told, or they sort of, you know, verbally scold you for just not doing the tutorial properly? I don't know, but for this, the game just doesn't seem to have anything programmed of that sort. And then otherwise, the elevator part, as I already complained about, I don't see the point in that long loading. Or at least have some kind of visual thing, like an elevator going down and animations or the character dancing boringly. I don't know, man. Or just no cutscene at all. Or just make it like 500% faster. But either way, the art is interesting. And I'm curious to see how the art of the boss or how other shadows or other creatures in the game will look. Because the game did say graphic images and violence, but we didn't see any of that. So unfortunately, we missed out on that in the demo, and hopefully we'd get more interesting things like death animations or like just gruesome things happening that are visually drawn and whatnot. But either way, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a fluff scarber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching. Until the next time.